Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Al. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going Distance Problems Part 3, Grade 7, Number 5 problem. At 7:30 a.m., first airplane leaves Manila for Cebu, a distance of 400 miles. The first plane flies at 200 miles per hour. A second airplane leaves Manila at 7:45 a.m. and is scheduled to land in Cebu 15 minutes before the first airplane. At what rate must the second airplane travel to arrive on the schedule? So the problem I'm asking for the rate of the second airplane. So our solution, first airplane, we have to get the time travel. So we will use the formula T equals D over R, and the distance covered of the first airplane is 400, and miles per hour, or the rate, is 200. Then we're going to divide it, 400 divided by 200, 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours the time travel of the first airplane. Then we have to compute the arrival in Cebu. At 7:30 a.m., then plus 2 hours, so we have 9:30 a.m. the time of arrival in Cebu of the first airplane. Then the second airplane we're going to compute again. The first airplane arrival in Cebu 9:30. Then we have to minus the 15 minutes ahead of time of the second airplane. Then the time of arrival in Cebu of the second airplane must be 9 hours and 15 minutes in the morning. So the time travel of 9:15, we're going to subtract. It becomes now 9:15 becomes 8 and 75. Then we are going to minus the 8 hours and 45 minutes. So 8 and 75 minus 8 and 45, so we have 30 minutes the time of travel of the second airplane. Our next step is to find the rate of the second airplane, which is required in the given problem. So the rate is equals to D over T, that's our formula. So the distance covered is 400 over 30 over 60. Why 30 over 60? Because a time covered is 30 minutes. We have to divide this by 60 minutes because our rate is expressed in R. That's why we're going to divide the 30 minutes into 60 minutes. So 400 over 1 times 60 over 30. Then by cancellation method, we have 60 divided by 2 equals 2, 30 divided by 1 equals 30 divided by 30 equals 1. Then horizontal multiplication, 400 times 2 equals 800 miles per hour. Our complete answer, 800 miles per hour, the rate of second airplane just to arrive on schedule. Okay, next problem, number 6. An express train traveled 60 kilometers per hour from Pasay to Monumento. A local train traveling at 40 kilometers per hour takes 2 hours longer for the same trip. How far apart are Pasay and Monumento? So asking for the distance. So our solution, express train, we will use the distance equals RT formula. Then the local train, also distance equals RT. Then the rate of express train is 60, and the time covered is 2 hours. So it becomes distance of the express train is 120 kilometers. The local train, we have the rate is 40 times 2, we have the distance covered is 80 kilometers. So our equation is distance equals the express train plus the local train. Distance equals distance of the express train first, and the second distance is the local train. So the distance covered by the express train is 120 kilometers, and for the local train is 80 kilometers. We have to do is to add. So the distance covered from Pasay to Monumento is 200 kilometers. So therefore our complete answer is 200 kilometers is the distance from Pasay to Monumento. We're going to study to solve how the discount and interest problems grade 7. Okay, the first problem, I want to earn 20,000 pesos in 1 year. At what rate should I invest my 200,000 pesos? So, it's stated in the problem that asking for the rate of investment. So, the first thing we do is to pick up or write down all the given. The given is interest, 20,000. The time of transaction is 1 year. Principal amount, 200,000. And the missing is the rate. So in this situation, so we can use the very common formula, I equals PRT. I stands for the interest, and P stands for the principal, which is the amount, and rate is the R is for the rate, and T for the time. And time is expressed in 1 year. Okay, we have to solve now. We will use the formula I equals PRT. So we have to substitute. The interest given is 20,000, and the P is the 200,000, and R is not given, and the time is 1 year. So we have to multiply this 200 times R times 1. So that's why we have 200,000 R, and at the left side of the equation just bring down 20,000. And then we're going to divide it both sides of the equation by 200,000 in order to have the R. R is the rate. So 200,000 divided by 200,000 equals to 1. So that's why we have R. And 20,000 divided by 200,000, we have 0.1. Then since we are computing for the rate, we're going to multiply this by 100. So 0.1 times 100 is equivalent to R equals 10%. So our complete answer now, 10% is the rate for the investment of 200,000 pesos with a 20,000 interest in 1 year. Okay, next problem, number 2. A 20% discount is all services is offered to the first 50 customers of a newly opened parlor. If a putti spa costs of 500 pesos, how much will a customer pay if a bill bills the discount? So this problem asking for the amount that we're going to pay after the discount. Okay, so first we're going to pick up all the given so that we can analyze what we're going to do. So the sales discount given is 20% and the cost is 500. And plan what to do. So we're going to multiply. So multiplication. So but before we're going to multiply, we're going to minus 100% minus the 20% discount. So the remaining is 80% which is called sales difference. Now then we have to multiply 500 from the cost times 80%. So this 80%, if we're going to use manually, so 500 times it becomes 0.80. Then our product is 4 pesos. So the customer should pay 400 pesos. Okay.